Alright, back. We are already starting off pretty crazy, as you can see. Oh, yeah, look at that already. It's already so bad. Okay, so if you hear that singing, that's a little Easter egg if you bring in 20 Pikmin of each type. I decided to do that just to show the Easter egg. For my actual recommendation of this dungeon, I would just do what I did last time. But yeah, so we already have this fort with a lot of bombs and electricity. Guess we can try and take out these guys, but we can also just move fast enough and like grab the treasures. Ooh. You know what? Let's deal with these bombs already. I'm a little stuck. Oh, and we got rid of those guys. That's good. Oh, okay. We don't want to throw them into the pit. Yeah, get distracted by us. Good, 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 good. Yeah, so we can go ahead and take out these guys, but... Well, if we want, but clearly don't need to. The bombs don't blow up fast enough for us to do so. And actually we took out all the electricity too, so we could bring in the whites to take them faster. Yeah. We can just avoid that unnecessary risk. So yeah, the episode started off a bit abruptly, but a Cavern of Chaos. It's gonna have truly chaotic floor layouts and really difficult ones, kind of. Because he's not gonna throw it at us. But yeah, we're gonna have very chaotic floor layouts, as the title like implies. And yeah, they're really not gonna be anything like what we've seen before. He almost got killed. Yeah. So unique floor layouts designed to be bizarre. I'm being very repetitive. And this strategy I only figured out last time because I just ran with the treasures. Pretty easy. You can avoid bombs like this. Your Pikmin will run fast enough. But yeah, easy first floor. Now this second floor layout looks scary, but we don't have a boss. Don't worry about that. So this is pretty much what I've been saving my purple potions for. We have 3 fiery bull boxes, each with a treasure. And once again, I'm not very good with that one technique to kill fiery bull boxes without purple potions, but I don't mind using them here. It's the whole point I'm using them anyway, because I don't really have a plan to use them elsewhere, so the floor will be simple. Otherwise, I don't know what to suggest. Because that's all the floor really entails. There are no traps. Yeah, pretty easy. Trying to figure out some stuff to talk about. Ooh, a potion. Oh, I would be a little bit wary of the snitch bugs. How many can we take? They can definitely throw Pikmin off the cliff. I don't think I've ever seen it personally, but I'm gonna go ahead and take that one out before I grab that treasure. just so that, you know, there's no risk here. And yeah, that's it for the floor. Pretty simple. Not as chaotic, but I mean, I think fiery bullboxes, to me, are the hardest normal enemy to deal with. Just because you don't get purples to... You don't get to use purples with them. So we're a little low on purple potions, but, you know, once again, we should be fine. And one more. I'm trying to think of some stuff to talk about. Before the recording, I thought of some stuff to talk about. I don't know, reflecting on the series, I'm not very entertaining. I'm mostly just talking strategy or being like, I don't know what to talk about. But yeah, oh yeah, so, I don't know, I was thinking about talking about some shows that I enjoy. I don't know, just fun stuff that you might appreciate. Don't follow me, sir. Yeah, let's clear out this floor. There's gonna be rocks. Creeping chrysanthemums and mamutas. Another really just a weird floor. Not too dangerous if you get rid of the rocks. There's a treasure there. I think there are 2 on this floor. Oh, and they're all right here. Now we have you. And there's no point in going in there. Ooh! Did you see that? He got destroyed there. But yeah, oh yeah, this Easter egg is very cool. It's also in Pikmin 3, but it's, this song is I Know Uta, I believe. And it was like a song used to promote either the first or second game. And apparently it was very popular in Japan and actually outsold the game itself, which is kind of horrible and ironic, but the Pikmin series has not always been the most popular, which is fine. Pikmin 3 does a different song. I think it's like the main theme of the game, which is cool. And if they do that in Hey Pikmin, I would not know because that game does not actually exist. It's just a fever dream. Okay, you could stop tripping. There we go. Okay. So now we just need to dig that up, and then grab those treasures. I have a sickening feeling that there's gonna be a bomb dropping here. I don't know. I just know they do that with a lot of treasures. I can't always remember where they do it. Apparently not here though. And then... Ooh! Thought we already cleared that, but oh well. Yeah, so shows I like. If it wasn't obvious, I was a big fan of Chowder as a kid. I think that show was really, like... I don't know, the humor is really interesting because it's a lot of fourth wall breaking. Probably something I would enjoy more as a kid. I actually haven't really watched the show recently, but it always stood out for its like unique art style and, you know, character design, and its humor definitely is really bizarre, and kind of unique, especially for when I was a kid. Because fourth wall breaking humor is a little bit more common now. It's not a bad thing, it's just more mainstream now. The names are always great for these treasures. Yeah, sorry. Every time you hear me pause between floors, I'm just like thinking about the next floor. We already have a treasure here, funnily enough, and we have some emperors around. Uh, this is a really fun floor layout that I always look forward to. Um, Courage the Cowardly Dog is also a really great show. It scared the shit out of me, and I don't think I ended up watching that much of it as a kid. But, I mean, I'm fascinated by a lot of stuff that scared the crap out of me. Okay, so we don't even have to toss purples on this guy because I have another strategy. There's a lot of water I don't want to deal with, so let's grab some blues. Let's get all the other Pikmin away. Let's have you on standby. And this is the general strategy, in my opinion. Or like a really good general strategy for the ball boxes on this floor. You can use the normal purple Pikmin one, but one that's even safer, if that's even possible, is luring one in with the bombs. Have them eat them. Just toss them on. I probably could have killed him in one cycle, but let's just be careful because he can stop Pikmin. And that's a pretty deadly attack. And once again, only one has the treasure, so you don't have to kill them both. And the other one is just behind a gate typically, so really easy floor. Unless you can't grab the treasure. Having a bit of a hard time here. Guess I'll just give it a second for it to figure itself out. There we go. And where is the exit? So yeah, Courage was an amazing show as a kid. Something I've gained a lot more appreciation for lately is Avatar. Just purely from the little bits I've seen of it. I've never seen the full show, and I'm really dying to watch the whole show with someone one day. And part of it is because my only introduction to it as a kid was the Shyamalan movie. And that's its own story that's really, like, bizarre. I was a championship Taekwondo student. Sorry, let me rephrase that. I took Taekwondo as a kid, and I even got to, like, black belt. And was a state champion in sparring, which is one of the competitions. I would do a bunch of the competition like types, but sparring was my expertise, I guess. It's certainly what I was best at. Oh yeah, this is rest floor. And one of the interesting things was that when the Shyamalan movie was about to come out, one of the the guy who played Aang, I'm pretty sure was a Taekwondo student. And you know, they already do a lot of filming in Georgia. But so he is a Taekwondo student in Georgia. I think I haven't actually looked this up. I just doing this from memory. And they're like, oh yeah, they're going to be using lots of Taekwondo techniques in the film. So they had an event where they gathered all the students from the schools nearby. Oh, look at that. And they had we met the guy who played Aang. And they like heavily promoted the movie there, and it was just an interesting event. And that was the only introduction I had to the movie, and I eventually watched it. It was not I didn't like it. I fell asleep through it just because I got bored. Oh, okay. I guess the story doesn't really have go anywhere. It's yeah. Goodness. Oh, this floor is fucking awful. I have stories about this floor. Yeah, stories don't really have much of a point other than it was heavily promoted, just because it was using Taekwondo, I guess. Which is just kind of a bizarre memory at this point. Yeah, let's talk about this floor. To me it's interesting because, well, in practice runs, I've had a hell of a time with this floor. A lot of glitches with the Wollywogs especially. With them getting stuck in the floor and like still killing Pikmin. Oh, grab that. Yeah. Wollywogs getting stuck in the floor or getting stuck in those little tubes there. And I think you have to deal with some of them. Come on. There we go. One more. And them just flying in weird directions because they hit something. Oh, yeah, he did have it. But yeah, them flying in weird directions, and you have a lot of hazards to deal with. Electricity, water, and then just tougher enemies that you would want purples with. I'm actually going to do a little bit of recon to find the other treasure. But yeah, this is a frustrating floor, I guess, is my point. Yeah, speaking of... we're gonna want... kinds of dudes. Okay, we're probably just gonna have to clear that out. So I can separate our Pikmin properly. But yeah, Avatar, I haven't actually seen it, but I don't know. It's just one of those shows I hear about all the time, and it's just kind of like universally praised. So I would like to see it at one point. There we go. And you guys just kind of hide out here. You want both captains with me. Of course, you know, there's also anime, but I just kind of watch it with my friends on occasion. It's not usually something I really look into on my own that often. I think the only exception was like one summer I was really bored and I just watched Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, which I think I mentioned last time. And despite it having like very fan servicey moments, it is a very like I really enjoyed the show, just because of like the smaller interpersonal moments. I haven't watched the show in a while, but the one guy who works with Miss Kobayashi and Fafnir, like those two being roommates, is just some of the most wholesome like content I've seen. It's super like it's just really awesome to watch, and is like reminds me of the best parts of having a roommate. Holy shit. I mean, I can't describe my roommate without, like, I can't do him a justice, but he is, like, one of the coolest people I've ever met. He's super awesome. And, you know, like, the fun interactions, he's not very social, but the few interactions we do have are just, like, they're awesome. So, this guy's being a butt. Captain, let's have you lure him. There we go. Okay. And I think that's a successful run of this floor. Hopefully. Yeah, he's super awesome, and like the smaller moments in that show, it's just like it reminds me of the best parts of having a roommate, essentially. I know there's some like other plot, but you know, show's just nice to watch. I don't know what else to talk about. I had one or two things like planned, and I thought that would be enough. I guess I can just talk about stuff I enjoy. Ooh, I've been really like, you know, I mentioned that I'm not gonna really have time to do anything else in terms of YouTube after this. But one day, like, if I come back, well, I will come back. I would just love to do some stuff like talk about stuff I really like. I've been really wanting to like do a comparison video between all of the Fire Emblem games I've played. So like it would be Awakening to Three Houses. I think I know what floor this is. Ah, yeah. Blowhogs, Poison, and I forgot these guys, but really weird floor layout, as usual, for this dungeon. I'd love to make a comparison video between all of them one day, just because I feel like I have weird opinions about the more recent Fire Emblem games, and I just kind of express it, because out of all of them, I think Echoes is my favorite. After replaying Fates, it's probably... I would tie it with Three Houses because I like it's like my favorite gameplay out of the series, while Three Houses I think is just an overall better experience and kind of what I'm hoping the direction of the series will be in the future. Oh, the Pikmin are singing. It's so cute. But I would do that kind of thing where I like divide it between like, first let's talk about characters, then story, and then I would say like which has the best out of each, and that kind of thing. I mean, that's the kind of thing I could talk about in the video, like in these videos, just because, you know, these kind of take a decent amount of time. And right now I'm not talking strategy just because, I don't know, there's not much strategy here. Like, the enemies aren't too tough. The obstacles aren't too tough, or the traps aren't tough. Okay, he's making me nervous. This is just one of the more distraction-y floors, and I know why they're doing this, because next floor is pretty hectic. I want you to not focus on me, so I can attack you, and not get my Pikmin deflowered. Can you get distracted, please? No? Ooh, bring him down, bring him down. Yes. That was a good toss. If I may compliment myself there for a second. Okay, there he goes. I'm worried about him deflowering my Pikmin from the other side of the gate, but... Okay. you have the treasure. I'm gonna send you guys in to deal with some of the poison. Hopefully distract him. I missed over there. Ah, that's unfortunate. Sorry, I'm focusing. Just trying to not get deflowered or poisoned. Okay, good job, guys. Oh, and there's the battery there. I think that's all the treasure for the floor. Some purpose got deflowered, but that should be fine. Hopefully there'll be an egg somewhere to reflower some of these dudes. I could not tell you what I was talking about. Shit, I completely forgot what I was talking about. Oh, yeah, Fire Emblem. Yeah. That's just one of those things I would like to do one day, but, like, do it with, like, a script that I write, so I can have some organized thoughts and not what's happening here. And possibly do that, like, kind of format with Pikmin. Because, you know, every time I come back to Pikmin 2 and 3, I'm so conflicted about which game I like better. Or at least I was like that for a while. I think definitely Pikmin 3 is my favorite of the series. But sometimes I really enjoy this game a lot. I don't know. I have some, like, I just have fun ideas of what I would love to do on YouTube and Twitch one day. I would love to try out. Let's dismiss these guys, so they can just walk through the poison anyway. Oh, they came in late. But yeah, one of my, oh yeah. Let's talk about this floor. Oh my god, oh my god. It's just the absurdity. Actually, we got a good layout because we're cornered. Well, it's a decent layout. There's not multiple ways those groins can access us, which is good. Ooh. Fucking dwarf bulwarks everywhere, and oh, sir, stay away from me. Oh, like, I tutor a lot. It was, like, one thing I did a ton in high school, and it's currently my job on the side while I do school. But I would kinda, I may have mentioned this before, but I'd love to do streams where I just teach math, kinda like in the same vein that, like, Reeves does, like, coding streams. I don't know, I could just, it's like something I don't think I've ever seen, but would be totally fun. And could be helpful with everything going on and learning not being as good. Oh, don't do that. Yeah, also, this floor is just, oh my god. It's definitely one of the most iconic floors in this game, where you have like 50-ish dwarf bulwarks. I don't know the exact amount. And you just have these fucking guys just walking like they own this place. We're gonna have to keep an eye out for the groinks, just because they're gonna be a real pain if they catch us while we're getting surrounded. Yeah. We haven't cleared that entrance yet. Maybe. No, guys, don't get trapped there. Okay, and he can't shoot over, so we're good there. This is not the best spot. We killed the guy right there. have. So this might be a chance to sneak around. Well, here, let's organize a little bit, or maybe if we can lure him in. Oh, I think we're luring him in. Come on, fella. Come on in. Oh, you're in my territory now, bitch. There we go. One groink down. I don't know who has the treasure, but he's a lot more distracted, and it's good we got him out of the way. It's just, you know, we're just gonna have to spam some purples. That's the name of the game here, honestly. Okay, let's jump in the pit. But yeah, tutoring streams would be fun one day. But like tutoring streams alongside with like just chill streams and playing games that I enjoy. Ooh, I did not see him there. That actually scared the shit out of me. I need a second to refresh. Oh, and he's just gonna go back there like it was nothing, huh? At least my Pikmin are singing. They're very happy about this. Okay. I'm gonna have one team be on the ready. And then one team be distraction. Where I get rid... Oh! That's concerning. If it went through the wall and killed my Pikmin, I'd be very mad. Okay. One more. Sorry if I'm not talking. I'm just trying to make sure I don't lose any Pikmin here. I got very nervous. He legitimately scared the shit out of me when he shot at us just a minute ago. Yeah, that could be fun. I'd love to also just do Smash streams. Like, if I get a capture card and stuff, I could definitely live stream me practicing with my doubles partner. And that could be fun. Or just whenever I have just some impromptu training sessions with my roommates or suite mates, that could be live streamed. And who knows, like, I still have to get to campus first without them closing it up on us again. But yeah, if there are any sort of plans, and if anyone really cares about it, then I'll make sure to notify people. Look at that mess in there. Holy shit. Okay. Let's be careful because we could easily get overrun. I'm gonna concentrate for a second while we do this. Come on. This is like just a truly chaotic floor. It's kind of like if there was a Pikmin maker, like in the style of a Mario Maker. No, no, no. This is the kind of thing where a kid would just, like, barf enemies all onto a template. Oh, man, where are the treasures here? Come on, this is getting exhausting. At least there are no, like, trap bulborbs or anything, I don't think. That would just make this a lot worse. Let's get all of you guys out of here. Okay. Doing good. I swear, I think there's only one treasure on this floor, but if there's only one, I would be mildly upset. Yeah, you guys get that. While I clear out the last few bulborbs. Okay. Are there any more? Not sure anymore, I'll be honest. Oh, dude, actually now that I think about it, it's kind of amazing that the port of Pikmin 3 was just announced, because I was already planning on possibly getting a Switch capture card, but then I could do a playthrough of Pikmin 3 at one point. That would be awesome. More of a live stream, because edited content like this, I will, like, for sure, I will not be able to do while I'm at school. Oh yeah, that was it. I don't even spend that much on editing. Like, I will record, which might take about an hour. I make a thumbnail, which usually actually takes like an hour or two, because that's what I have the most fun with, and I put a lot of time into those. But it's more of the editing, even though it's very, very light. Shoot, what was I gonna say? It's light editing, but I like to watch through the whole thing and see if there are any gags or fun edits I can put in. Not usually a lot, just because I've not been focused very heavily on comedy throughout the series, which is fine. I'm still kind of getting used to the ropes, and this is the first time I feel like I've really been good with commentary. Or decent, at least. Also, lucky spawn, by the way. Oh yeah, we have some. We have a lucky spawn this time. Let's separate them. But yeah, that would be the kind of thing where I would live stream it when I'm on break, and then just toss it onto the YouTube channel as like a VOD. And then maybe make a custom thumbnail. But yeah, the school I go to is pretty harsh and difficult, and I don't get a lot of time to do other things. Here, toss it. Go ahead. He just tossed it through the wall. God damn it, look. This bullshit will not be tolerated. I just don't get a lot of time during school. Even if I do, I'm too stressed out to work on anything else because I feel like I'm wasting time. But on breaks, I'd definitely love to do more stuff with the channel, or maybe next summer. It's hard to say. I would love to do it though. And honestly, if you want to hear more from me, you may have seen the playlist of stuff my matches. I play Smash with Sycamore Smash, so if you check out their live streams or VODs, you may see me in there as Yosh, or probably go by Chowder Marks for now on. Lag behind. Ooh. I don't see YouTube as being my job ever. YouTube or Twitch as being my job ever, but I'd certainly want to keep on doing stuff with it. So yeah, we're on the final floor. And that was truly a bizarre dungeon. And actually, I want to make sure I spawn him first. We're gonna have quite the boss. This is the Raging Clawman? I actually don't remember his name. Can't get to him. He rolls, you have to try and knock him into the wall, but also avoid the rocks. It's kind of a tough boss that you can do easily in like a cycle if you get it right. I think that sneak around, possibly. Yeah, there we go. Where are you going? Come on. Oh yeah, and avoid the rocks. And then, oh, that's gonna be a good cycle. And then call him off, I recommend, because he's gonna do that swiping motion, and that will for sure deflower your Pikmin. But yeah, he's not too tough. I think the rocks are the most annoying part, because it can be hard to kind of take aim from there. But yeah, that was it. That's probably one of the smoothest versions of the boss, or like fights I've had with the boss ever. This whole dungeon went really smoothly. And wow, yeah. Creepy baby head to finish us off too. This also just wasn't my recommended squad too. I would usually have more purples, maybe up to 30 with that last floor. Or not that last floor, but with that floor with all the bulbors. But yeah. This has gone great. Silencer. What a great name and a great price. It's almost at 666. But yeah, we're made good time. This is a smooth run of the dungeon. In terms of the next dungeon, after editing the whole of Heroes, I thought that dungeon went really quickly, and it still was an hour. So what's probably going to happen is it's probably going to be a 3-part series finale, because the boss fight's kind of long, and the dungeon's very long, so I think it might be 2 parts for the dungeon, and then 1 part on its own for the final boss and the ending. And that will be in the recording process soon. It's still going to be a release on time, but I think it'll be like the normal Wednesday release, and then the next 2 days would be the following uploads. But yeah, man, the next one's already the last one. It's kind of sad to see it go, but as I said, I do plan to do more YouTube or Twitch one day. And yeah, I just hope it makes you happy for the few that are watching. Thank you for watching. I think this episode turned out great. I'm gonna try and put in some gags, and we'll be ready for the next time, where we take on the Dream Den and finish off the search for Louis. See you then. The white Pikmin have been late every time this episode.